Alright, so what's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. Now, I think a day or two ago we got the official announcement for Season 3 of Modern Warfare 2 and we got the roadmap and everything and we've got like all the details on what's coming this season, and to be honest, it looks fucking sick. Like, it's stacked this season. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw up the roadmap on screen here for you guys. Here's everything that we can expect in Season 3, and this looks like a normal season. Like, the past two seasons of Modern Warfare 2, although I've been enjoying the game, I have to admit, it's been quite light on content. This season is definitely the opposite. There's a lot of stuff here. Now, I'm not going to sit down and break down, you know, the blog post and the roadmap and talk about every single little thing in Season 3. That's not really what I do here. I'm just going to sit down and talk about what pops out to me. Now, the first thing is the maps for multiplayer. We're actually getting 3 6v6 maps in this season. They're all original maps, which is very cool. But Afghan, for some reason, is a battle map, not a 6v6 map. They've made it a ground war map, which makes zero fucking sense. But anyway, we're getting 3 6v6 maps, 1 in season, and 1 of them at launch is a night map, which, you know, take it as you will. I mean, I don't mind the night game modes, but they can be a little bit campy at times. We also have gunfight coming. That's obviously the debut of this game mode in this game, and we've actually got 4 maps coming for this gunfight mode. So the first one is Shipments, which, you know, obviously is going to be in gunfight. Black Site, I believe, is the new Gulag map for Warzone. And the other 2, I think, are just brand new and original. So I was surprised to see 4 gunfight maps and 3 6v6 maps, and also, I think, 2 battle maps for this season. I mean, that is a lot. I was expecting, like, you know, 2 6v6 map, you know, 2 gunfight maps, something like that. But this is really good. I need to turn my volume down. This Shipment is just so fucking loud, I swear. A couple other things we got. Cranked and Ground War Infected. Ground War Infected is going to be in season. Cranked is going to be at the launch, which, you know, 2 amazing modes. I think they're both really fun. And the other couple noteworthy things, the Camo Challenge event in season. So the whole, like, Blossom Camo thing that we've had this season, they're doing something similar to that next season, which I really like. I've just, as you can see, I'm using that on the crossbow now. I really enjoyed doing this camo challenge. It's literally like a mini Orion grind, which, you know, I'm not going to complain about. I love getting camos. I didn't really play as much this season, so I've only just got this camo, but I wasn't going to finish the season without it, so I'm glad that I've got it. The intervention, obviously, that I did a video on that the other day. We've got a classic ghost bundle coming in the shop. I'm not sure if that's going to be on launch or not, but I'm definitely doing the video on that. I like doing bundle videos, and a classic ghost one, I have to do one. And finally, we have this thing coming called Black Cell. Now, this sounds really interesting to me. It sounds like what it's going to be is some kind of upgrade to the already existing battle pass. So I'm not sure exactly how this Black Cell thing works. What it sounds like to me is that it's around about £30 or £40, something like that. It's quite an expensive thing, but you get everything you get from the premium battle pass, so the 20 tier skips and the battle pass like access. And I think every like blueprint or operator skin has a sort of like Black Cell variant where like it's sort of black and gold, which, you know, it's also animated as well, which sounds really cool. And you also get like 7,000 COD points or something ridiculous for that. So obviously you get a lot of value for money with the Black Cell thing, and I'm quite curious if this is going to be something they just do for this season, or if it's going to be something they do every season, or maybe they rebrand it so it's just the premium battle pass upgrade, but it's not called Black Cell. Like, next season, instead of it being black and gold, it's going to be like, I don't know, it's going to be a different sort of like theme, if that makes sense. And obviously there's a lot more in this season that I've missed out on. I pretty much entirely skipped Warzone. I didn't really care that much about it. I'm more of a multiplayer person. And obviously there's a lot of like small changes, balance changes, all that kind of stuff that I've missed out on as well. But when the season comes out, I'm going to be doing a video talking about everything that, you know, I have access to. So just wait on that video if you want to hear like my actual reactions and thoughts on the season as a whole. But at the moment, I think this season looks really good. Now, obviously, it could flop. I mean, yeah, we're getting 3 6v6 maps. One of them is an NVG nighttime map, which I don't really know how to feel. I mean, that doesn't really make it a standard 6v6 map in my eyes. That just makes it like a different thing entirely. And also, is that going to be in like a realism playlist, like an NVG realism playlist, or is it going to just be in 6v6? Like, how's that going to work exactly? And also, the other one as well is the Lighthouse map, which is like sort of nighttime map as well. So, like, it's all well and good saying, yeah, we're getting 3 6v6 maps, but what if 2 of the 3 are shit? Then it kind of just, it's basically not even an addition to the game at that stage. I also find it quite interesting we don't have a single remake map in this season. Like, we usually get at least one. I think we have for like a very long time now usually had one remake. Obviously, Vanguard aside, that game didn't happen. I mean, I get we've got Afghan's a battle map, but I mean, like, come on, who really cares? Probably like less than 5% of the player base playing ground war and stuff, so it's not really that big of a deal getting these maps. It's always possible they're withholding information for the Season 3 Reloaded update. I mean, we've had that before, like, where they've said, you know, they've come out with the roadmap for a season, and then the Season Reloaded update has had stuff that wasn't on the roadmap, so it's entirely possible we get some kind of remake map in Season 3 Reloaded, but we just don't know about it yet. I don't want to be a fucking Debbie Downer or anything. I don't want to sit and be like, oh yeah, it's good we're getting all this content, but what if it's bad? You know, I hate to be that kind of person, but I'm just saying, it's, you know, it's Call of Duty. We gotta kind of like control our expectations a little bit. Like, obviously I'm excited for the season. Like, this season looks really good, and I want to see Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 come back into the limelight, because I still am a firm believer that this game is good. I still really enjoy playing this game. What the fuck is this guy doing anyway? Like, it's Shipment. He's running around playing as if it's ranked. Like, fuck off, little sweaty geek. Look at you. Look at him, man. Like, come on. You're playing Shipment this sweaty. Like, there's no need for it. There's also a lot of rumors about, like, core game mechanics, like, being sort of reverted back to the original games. So, a lot of things like one-shot headshot for snipers and, like, slycans and things like that are being rumored to be brought back. And if I'm being honest, a lot of things like, yeah, one-shot headshots and, like, a lot of stuff that was in Warzone 1 should be in Warzone 2. Like, that's just how it should be. Like, although it's well and good looking at this season and being like, oh, yeah, they're adding this, they're adding that. Like, 50% of the changes they're making were already in Warzone 1 and should have been carried over. So the fact that they weren't... The fact that they weren't is a bit fucking stupid. Like, the one-shot headshot specifically is really dumb. But, you know, they're making these changes then expecting to be, like, you know, praised as heroes or something when they should have just done it from the start. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy to be seeing these changes, but I think it's just... He's just talking about when the fucking pro team he's got a skin as his play. Like, I'm sorry, if you actually follow esports, like, you're actually just a turbo virgin. There's just no way around. I just don't think Warzone is going to reach the popularity it was at. Like, I just don't think it's possible anymore. Like, they could come out, they could do a Warzone 3, and it could genuinely be, like, one of the best battle royales out there. It's not topping Warzone 1. Like, there's just no possible way for it to do it anymore. Like, especially because Warzone 2 let down people so much. I wasn't someone who really cared about Warzone, if I'm being honest. I'm not a massive Warzone person. I only really like Resurgence, and this game... It's not bad, Resurgence, but I've just preferred playing multiplayer, so I haven't been playing it. But the fact that Warzone 2 let down as many people as it did with the core changes it made that just didn't make fucking sense, it's not possible for this game to get back to the popularity that Warzone 1 was at. But to be honest, I don't think the franchise, like Warzone, is going to ever do that either. I'm okay with that, because I'm a multiplayer person, and multiplayer, although people go onto Twitter and call Call of Duty dead, it really isn't. Like, it's still, like, the top played Call of Duty game, like, for a long time. It's still top selling. It's doing well, and people just like to say that it's dead because they don't like it. Okay, you know what? I've got enough footage. I don't need to be in this lobby anymore. What the fuck is going on? We're like 8 points to 90. Like, we're gonna lose. I might as well just take the loss now. To be honest, I think Season 1 and Season 2 of Call of Duty have been a bit of a failure. I mean, like, just looking at the Season 3 roadmap, it sort of made me realize that these two seasons have had nowhere near enough content as they should. Like, you look at any previous season in the game apart from Vanguard, and they were stacked. They had a lot of content, especially the first couple seasons. This one, you know, Season 3 is, you know, a lot of stuff, but Season 1 and 2 really had nothing at all. Like, not really a lot noteworthy. Season 2 less so than Season 1 because it had, like, ranked. You know, we actually got original maps in that. But I think this Season 3 roadmap sort of made me realize what this game should have been adding. And now that we're finally seeing it, I think people might start coming back to it. Especially because this game isn't bad. Like, I mean, people can call it dead and trash as much as they like. I think people know deep down that this game is still good. There's not a lot I can complain about with this game. I still enjoy playing it. I know there's lots of smaller issues, but the main issue for me is the 66 map. As soon as they have more maps, we'll be chilling, and I'm just going to leave it at that. So thank you guys for watching this video, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.